Good morning from beautiful South Lyon, Michigan. It is June something, June 20th maybe, I don't know. These days, I tell you, just one after another. But it's going to be our week 4 update, part 1, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of status on the garden, see where we're at. Not a lot of change from last week, but there is a lot of growth explosion that I can show you guys, like especially when it comes to the kale and the red romaine that I keep showing you guys. But literally, I gotta start pulling some of this off, and we've already pulled out quite a few radishes. That one's probably got to go too as well. But yeah, we've probably pulled about 10 radishes out of here that were already ready to go. I mean, they don't take long at all. So let's did some weeding. Our cucumbers are just like phenomenal. I have not seen a cucumber blossom yet on here to see if there's any kind of baby cucumbers going yet, but no. Tomatoes are going great over here under the trellis. Beans continue to grow. What I'm really liking to, what I really like to see here, and it's starting now, these vines are starting to grab onto the trellis, and they'll find their way to get up there. And by a month or so, hopefully I just start seeing them climbing all over this thing. That's the whole goal for this, or I'll just throw it away for next year and just do the usual ground thing or a pole. But beans again, going great. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There it is. There's exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier, but glad I could share it with you guys. Look at that. Just gonna start going and going. So maybe start training some of these over there, tuck them underneath there so they start having somewhere to wind around. Pickling cucumbers on this side. Once they start to do the same thing, I'll start coaching them up around that too as well. Beans on this side still doing well. What I did want to show you is something I surprisingly saw this morning. I was not expecting, but it's pretty dang awesome. Before that, pumpkins, huge, massive. Did we start them too early? Yeah, I think so. I don't think these are going to make October until if they're like just absolutely massive size. We might let them sit, but normally you don't want to do that. And John planted some sunflowers, which I've been talking about, and they are coming up great, and they probably grow about an inch a day, man. They're going to be tall ones too. Here we go. Our cantaloupe. I've never grown cantaloupe before, but it's awesome to see the cantaloupe blossoms on here. They're going great. Look at that. Let me see if I can get in there. Look at that blossom. Beautiful. But, and those are males if I'm not mistaken. I looked at most of them. But what I did see was a fertilized female. And we have our first, look at that. Let's see if I can focus in on that. Our first baby cantaloupe. That is freaking awesome. Cannot wait. Gonna baby that thing. What else? Oh, focus. Come on. All right, here we go. The cucumbers are going great. These are burpless. They're going to be the longer English style, no seeds probably. And our rows of zucchini, as you can see, Band-Aid. Got some diatomaceous earth all over the leaves of the zucchini plant. Started to see those cucumber bugs, beetles. They've been doing the nasty inside the blossoms of those zucchinis over there, and yeah, it's not a pretty thing. Gotta kill them all the time, keep them dead. But let's talk about our tomatoes. So as you noticed, transition from this video was a continuation from day one because I had some technical difficulties, but we're gonna finish this one up and just post it as is. A little bit of a different day. We're gonna get some rain this afternoon. What I want to show you though is how our tomatoes are doing, the week 4 update, and I've been continually tying these up a little tighter, guiding them whatever way they need to grow, doing some extra pruning at the bottom of the tomato plants, get them tall and not let them bush out right away. So get some height on them, get them away from that ground, and then let them go nuts. I will say I already have a favorite tomato plant for the year, and it is the pear drop. This tomato plant is absolutely unbelievable. This thing is just exploded. This started from, was this one of our seeds? No, this was not a seed. This started from a small, like 1-inch container, and it is just absolutely beautiful. It's going to have plenty of fruit on it. It's nice and healthy. It's growing tall, and I'm glad we have the extra wide cage on this one because this thing's going to bush out completely. What else we got going on? Our hops again. That one lonely hop from last year is still growing. It's actually stemming out. I'd love to see some hops. I think I might just stick like a pole in there and let it kind of just twirl up it, or some string, and just see what we end up with. Nothing, just experiment wise, not like we're gonna do anything with it, but yeah. San Marzano's doing well. More pear tomatoes. The Sweet 100's doing well, all doing really good. Did some weeding around there, still have to do some more, but did a lot of trimming and getting those suckers off, getting these plants to just go up instead of out and branching out. So a transplant from seed from over on the other side came over here because that plant didn't make it. Sweet seedless. This is another tomato I've never grown before. We'll see. Looks like it very velvety kind of leaves on that one. Yeah. Then we're going to start getting into the stuff that was eaten by the groundhog or whatever little monster ate that stuff. Mortgage lifter. This one was eaten almost down to the stem, if I'm not mistaken. Like right down to it. Almost no leaves left on it. Same with this one, same with that one, same with that one, and same with that one. And I kind of let them go. Didn't do any trimming to them because I wanted to see how they were going to come back if they did, and they have with a vengeance. So now I'll start doing some pruning on them. They are going to be a little weird for the year because they definitely are going to have a very odd shape, and I got to get cages on these really fast or else I won't be able to get them on there before they go nuts. Peppers are doing great. I don't know if I swung around the front of this video because it's part 2, but yeah, that's how everything's going this week. And we're gonna get some rain today, some natural rain. Oh, and I posted in most of the small tomatoes yesterday or last week after I made the video, I think. So we'll get those, get the rest of those done too this week, and start strapping things up to those poles. They're in there pretty deep. Bees, so different from yesterday. This morning Randy came over and he added another box to our beehive, and I started making a video of it and it's gone now. I'm not going to post it because Randy cracked into that hive, and I tried staying back a little bit and it wasn't far enough, and I got hit like 4 times within like 30 seconds of him cracking that top frame open. Got it on the, here I'll show you, maybe I can show you. Got hit there, hit there, and a little bit up my arm too, and I got one right under my eye, under my cheek. And I haven't seen what it looks like yet, but it feels warm. It feels a little swollen. My 4 bee stings for the year, that is greater than all the bee stings that I've ever gotten in the past 3 years of being up here. I normally get at least 1 a year. But yeah, it is looking phenomenal over here. And I don't know if I showed it in the first part of the video, but we've got our first cantaloupe back there. I'll show you that next video. We'll take a look at it. But I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week. Bye. Catch you next week.